This is a story about life and loss and love and nature. So if you're wanting to connect to your heart in any certain way, this would be a good story to listen to. One of my favorite things in the forest is when it snows. It's as if a blanket wraps around all of you and insulates you from sound. And there is a silence. You can hear silence. It's like you stepped into a music studio with all of the sound panels, you know? So it's one of my favorite seasons of the year is to be insulated in a blanket. And so when I was beginning to lose my dad and he went to the hospital, it was the end of May, pretty warm in Montana. And a couple days in, I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning as one would, was there, facing their fears of losing, grappling with life and letting go of one of the most important people in your life. And I really wanted to show up for it. Like I had planned for this time. I was like, when my dad passes, I'm going to be so aware if I get the opportunity to be involved in the process. And so I look out my window one morning and it had piled snow. It was like 6:30 in the morning. And I was like, I'm going to go to the forest early because I don't want the snow to melt before I get there. And as I'm driving up the mountain, all the trees had so much snow on them that they were bending over the road. And in my heart, it just felt like the earth was honoring who my dad was. He was a very profound man, a very loving and giving man. And so that's how I took it. It was like royalty is leaving this earth and all of earth is responding to that welcoming home. So I get out into the forest and at certain parts of the trail, I'm crawling underneath trees because they're bent over. And I'm just soaking up this moment in time where it felt like creation was just echoing my dad's name. And that felt really special to me. And regardless of whether or not that's real or perceived or whatever, I step into this forest today as it's snowing and I'm reminded of that day and how precious that day was to me and all the days leading up to letting go of my dad. All the intimate moments that any emotional work I'd ever done in my life just made that a prime opportunity to really meet him where he needed me the most. So, all right, I hope you have a good day. Love your loved ones, hug them, text them, tell them how much you love them.